Hello from Palermo. The weather is good. I'm contemplating. I'm thinking about this app I want to do. I want to do a sustainable garden design app based on some of the different techniques and principles that I work with in farming, the biodynamic farming, the permaculture, and companion planting. All plants have friends and foes, and in Italy, I'm in Italy, and they grow a lot of tomatoes and they eat a lot of tomatoes. And with tomatoes, they know for thousands of years that you plant basil or basil because it will keep the tomato fly away and the other bugs away. And then you plant garlic next to it because garlic will keep fungus away from tomato. And one of the biggest threats and the reason why you don't grow tomatoes in Denmark in big scale is because of fungus. But they've known that these plants give each other something and make each other better. And that is why the Italian kitchen is built on tomatoes, garlic, and basil. In South America, they have the same with the corn and the beans and the squash on the ground. So the squash will make ground cover so competing plants won't get up, and the beans will first of all be protein, but it will also take nitrogen from the air and store it in the roots so the corn can use that to grow. So I'm making this app that uses companion planting, and I want it to be so you go in on like Google Maps and you map out where you want your garden to be. I'm making some tools so you can draw in trees and buildings so you know, and measure how tall they are so you know where the shade is going to be. And because it's in a map and the AI can do almost everything there. There'll be weather tracking, and it will be constant weather tracking, so it will tell you need to water, you need to do this and that and the other. But when you've chosen the place on the map, you choose what plants you want, and the app will come up with the companion plants. What's so hard about the plants? If you have corn here and you have tomatoes here, you have some companion plants, and you need the companion plants also to be companion. And it's so hard for me because if there's 6 companion plants to one plant, I need to have all these plants in my head. I can't do it. So I want to make this app, and this is an app that will, be really good for everybody who's doing gardening, whether it is edible garden or it's your vegetable garden. So I made this GoFundMe, and I'll link in the description to the GoFundMe where you can read about the app and what it's going to do. But I believe that this will be the app of the future, and you can design the perfect garden. I think I'll do a pro version as well. So with automatic watering, I'm in Italy, it's so hot in the summer, you have to water all the time, so many people have these different kind of watering systems. It's not a deal in Denmark because there's a lot of water, but then there's something else. But you can get measuring tools you can put into the ground. It will measure what nutrients is there, it will measure the pH of the soil, and it will measure how much water there is. And I want that tool to communicate with the app as well. So if you get the pro version, you can get automatic watering systems, and you're gonna put something on here. The pH is too high, so you need to put something on. Biodynamic farming have a lot about preparing the soil and stuff like that, and permaculture is of course the future. It's a different way of seeing crops, and we have to, because industrial farming doesn't work. It never did, and it never will, and it's about to change. And it's not going to change in the industry. It's going to change with people like you and me who's doing a piece of land by themselves. I believe this app will be the best tool for designing garden for homesteaders and stuff like that. I'll link to it in the description. And from lovely Sicily, I'm out. Take care.